Well, YouTube, another day, another video, another chance to entertain you, amuse you, or bore you. And I'm thinking from the general consensus that's going on in the room right now that I am the most boring person in the world. If you don't believe me, I think you probably should go to the peanut gallery and get their opinion. Now, I had to move this whole rigmarole over. This is a laptop monitor that's sitting on my lap, as the laptop monitor proclaims it's supposed to do. So it's on my lap, and I got to move it to show you the peanut gallery and get their opinion as to whether or not I am the most boring person in the world. Here we go. Leaning forward, moving the thing, and the peanut gallery is right there. Don't you see that? Yeah, Ruby, you can turn your eyes up at me. I'm bothering your slumber time. Yeah, bothering her slumber time. Honestly, get the camera out of your face. I understand. I'll leave you alone. Anyone doesn't want to disturb the princess in her slumber time, does one? Anyhow, I've been having a little bit of trepidation, still thinking about the... Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. Now, if you're yawning, it proves a psychological theory that it is contagious. If you see someone yawn, you're going to yawn. But hey, that's not what my intention was. Anyhow, like I said, I am having a lot of trepidation about the fact that the cardiac cath is coming up on Tuesday. I don't know if I've told you guys or not, but it's scheduled for 4 in the afternoon. I have to be at the hospital at 2:30 for all the pre-admission stuff and whatnot. And just from the way I've been feeling lately, and knowing my past recent history and distant history, I'm thinking that they are going to find something, as they always have. This will be the 4th one I've had. I'm tired. Please excuse this. I'm not doing that with any sense of intention. Anyhow, I've had 3 previous cardiac caths. One led to what's known as angioplasty. The second one led to a triple bypass. And the third one, they had a stent put in. So considering that history, I would say that the odds are very, very probable something will be going on, will be discovered, and then something will be going on after that discovery is made on Tuesday. Whether or not I'll be terrible again, I'm sorry. Maybe prove to myself that I'm the most boring person in the world. Be that as it may. Anyhow, what type of action will be needed or not, I don't know. How much time I'll be off of work, I don't know. But therein is another bit of trepidation. I have FMLA time for my asthma, and my doctor didn't send proper forms in, and so that's now put on the back burner. I've got to argue with him or his staff as to why they didn't get the forms in time, even though I was there. And he said one thing and they're doing something else. That's trouble. I'm having trouble at work with the supervisor, and it's just not what I need right now. I need to be calm. I need to be doing what those guys over there are doing, just chilling out on my bed and relaxing and not having any care in the world. Speaking of the motley crew, you know how I mentioned that a few days ago, actually it was last weekend exactly, so 7 days of the fact, I had a situation where I woke up in the morning and put the whole trio, those are the 2 chihuahuas that you just saw, and we still have the terrier 57 variety mix sleeping in another room right now. But I put all 3 of them out in the backyard last Saturday or Sunday morning, and about an hour later I went out to bring them back in, and the 2 chihuahuas sitting in the middle of the backyard with their heads cocked like this, just looking at the fence, just a looking at the fence, just a looking at the fence, like. So I called them in, and then they were happy to come in. Well, what had happened, as you recall, is that the terrier had managed to escape, and by all probability, leaping over the fence, which probably had them awestruck. Well, last night, or no, 2 nights ago, before while I was having another asthma attack and sitting here in bed relaxing, my son-in-law suddenly comes in and he says, Max, that's the male chihuahua, is sitting out in the backyard just looking at the fence. And I'm thinking, oh, here we go, deja vu. Well, Pepper, the major terrier in the group, had absconded with Ruby, who I guess he must be now teaching the art of escape technique to. And they went out on a self-guided tour of our city. Actually, they didn't get very far. They're just out in the front of the house, down the block on the sidewalk. But just the same, he's now taking along proteges, and I'm sure he's training her in the ways of Wong. Talk about it. That's what life's doing to me. I'm just going to give you a little video here to pass the time before I get ready to go to bed. And we'll be checking in with you on another day, at the same time, same channel. Arrivederci. Sayonara.